everyone, it's Laurie from Quick Scrap Craft here with another scrapbook process video. This one is my regular Tuesday process video. Every Tuesday I post a new video, so if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so you don't miss out on when these process videos go live. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the channel. It's so great to have you here, and leave me a comment below. Let me know that you're here. Say hi. So I'm doing a Halloween layout today, because I still have photos from Halloween 2021 to scrap. And maybe you're in the same boat. I mean, I know I don't know very many scrapbookers who are like scrapbooking current stuff. I'm always a couple months behind. I used to be like a couple months, years behind, and then COVID happened and I had all this extra time to scrapbook. So now I'm just a couple months behind. I'm in October. I just got my November pictures printed, but I'm trying to finish up what I can. So this is actually also kind of a sneak peek, because I purchased some stuff along with my February Best of Both Worlds kit. I purchased some Halloween stuff so that I could finish up these photos. And it came in, and I filmed the the haul share video, but I wanted to be able to play with these Halloween papers and stuff right now so I could do this layout. So you're getting a sneak peek at some of what I purchased for my February kit, but yeah, whatever. But by the time the February kit video goes live, you might have forgotten. So yeah, and if, again, that's another reason why you should subscribe, because you'll get to see all the fun goodies that I am working with every month. So this is a sketch from Paper Issues. They've got a challenge going on through the month of January called 31 Days of Sketches, and it is what it is. They post a sketch a day. And so it's a really great challenge. If you only have time to scrapbook one page a day, go for it. It's great, a great way to jumpstart your creativity, get a page a day done. Maybe it'll help you catch up on some of your photos. If you don't have time to do a page a day and you just want to do the sketches that you think are your favorites, that's totally fine too. And you can share your work in the Friends and Fans Facebook group, and there's going to be a chance to win a prize, I guess, at the end of the month or something. I don't remember. I don't know when the deadline is, but it's all there in the Facebook page, which I will have linked below. So I initially cut my 4x6 photos down to 4x4 squares. And as I am placing these layers of paper, which are, two of them are scraps, one of them is a new purchase, and the background is like a pinky orangey wood grain from a Michaels paper pad that I picked up a couple months ago. But I'm realizing that the photos are just too big for that little paper layering thing that I created. So I'm cutting them down from 4x4 to 3x3, and let this be a reminder to you that your photos do not have to be normal 4x6 size. You can cut them down. Even if you print them 4x6 and you're like, man, I should have printed these out at a smaller size, you can crop them. Take out your scissors, take out your guillotine cutter, whatever you use, and just cut them down. And it was great that I cut them down, because even at 4x4, like in one of the photos, there was some, like a guy, these are at my kid's school's trunk or treat. So I was taking pictures of her participating. Like, lots of people had really cool themes and great designs, and some of them were interactive and you had to play a game in order to get the candy. But there was like a guy in one of them just kind of standing there looking at my kid. So by cutting it down to 3x3, I was able to focus on just her, just what she was doing, and the guy's face is not in the photo anymore. So don't be afraid to take a 4x6 photo and cut it down a little bit, and you know, focus on what's most important in that photo. Especially if you're like me, and like I was trying to tailor each event and each photo to a different size before I printed them. So I would like these need to be 4x6, and this should be a 4x4, and this should be a 3.5 by 5.5. It's just too much work, you guys. I've gone back to printing them all as 4x6, and I will cut down as I see fit. So I've got them down. I did a little bit of inking on the edges. I inked everything with a black ink, and I rotated my my paper layers. I was talking and I didn't see if I showed you that I did that, but I did. So I rotated them up a little bit, and I've got my photos in a grid, but they're kind of off to the right-hand side of that layer of paper. So I'm I'm still using the sketch idea of having 4 photos in a grid, but I'm I've kind of gone off and started to do my own thing. So I had some cut aparts from that Prima paper, and I'm just fussy cutting out a few of the pieces from there. I popped up the witch's hat on some foam squares. I've got some doodlebug stickers that I'm adding in. The trick or treat is going to be the title. The tab sticker on the bottom says candy, and I've got those 2 orange brackets. Now I'm just kind of looking at the sheet, trying to figure out where else I want to place. This is probably the hardest part of this layout, was just figuring out the placement of the embellishments and trying to figure out what I wanted to use. So there were a couple little word phrases that I thought were fitting for this because it was a school event, it was a Halloween event, and it was fun. So I chose, what did I choose? Candy is one of them. I think fun is the other one, and school is one. Anyway, the name of this collection is Candy Carnival, and I thought that was really fitting because, like, if you've ever been to a trunk or treat before, it is kind of, well, this one definitely had like a carnival feel because, as I said, there were games that kids had to play at each trunk. They had like a school bus decked out like the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo that you got to walk through. They had like a jumpy bounce house thing and food, and they were watching a movie and lots of crazy things. So I thought that was a fitting sticker sheet to purchase for these photos. And then these are going to be my last Halloween photos. So I still have a couple things left over, like Halloween scraps, the stickers. I still have a whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper that I didn't use. So I'll just save those for next Halloween and add to them as I see fit. Some years I have lots of Halloween photos, some years I don't. And this year I happen to because we did a lot of Halloween activities. So I'm taking the branding strip from that background paper and I'm just creating a little bit of a border on the left-hand side just to kind of like even things out a bit because my photos and focus and everything, they're kind of off to the right-hand side. Nothing is totally, I guess, centered. Maybe the layered papers are a little bit centered on the wood grain, but the photos are kind of off, and so I just wanted to have some sort of other element on the left. So I put the branding strip down. The Doodlebug sticker sheet has these really great 12 by 12 border things, but of course, I was pulling that one off. It's very swirly, and it ripped. So I have to take the other half and then add that in, and then punch out all of those annoying little centers of the swirls. And I'm not lying to you guys, this morning I put on the same pants that I was wearing when I made this, and I had those swirly sticker centers on my pants. I also found some on my sweater after I made this that night. They were everywhere. It was so annoying. So Doodlebug, there needs to be a better way to do the swirly thingies because it's annoying. So now I happened to find this random orange and black plaid paper strip on my desk, and I'm like, this could be good. So I'm making a little banner to go down at the bottom, and then I'm going to mimic it at the top. I wasn't sure which side to use. I liked the polka dot side, but ultimately I really liked just the plaid look with the orange and black. So I'm going to do that down there, and then do a sort of a mirror image one up at the top right hand corner. And yeah, that's pretty much coming to a close. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the products or techniques that I used. And definitely, if this video was inspiring to you, give it a thumbs up like. That's always helpful. And thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. There will be some close-up videos so you can see things in a little bit more detail. Like I said before, I'm going to post the Paper Issues Friends and Fans Facebook group link so that you can see all the sketches that are happening this month. I'm not on the design team. I'm not paid to tell you about it. It's just something fun and a good little challenge, especially if you're trying to like jumpstart your creativity for the year. And then I encourage you to stay tuned for next week because next week is going to have 2 process videos, one my regular Tuesday, and then, no, this week has 2. Oh my gosh, come back on Thursday. Come back on Thursday to see what's new in my Scrapbook and Cards Today inspiration series. And then next week there will be another Tuesday process video that I need to film. I'm just adding a couple other things, these Pebbles foam things. They were the perfect colors with the oranges and the pinks. Just trying to add, like, you know, just a little bit extra more of embellishment going on here, and then I'll do the journaling. And then it'll pretty much be done. So like I said before, the close-ups are following. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you are having a really great new year. I know a lot of people are getting sick right now, so hopefully you stay healthy, and we can at least get through the rest of this month, right? Let's just take it a month at a time, maybe a week at a time, maybe a day at a time. Happy 2022, everybody. Yeah. And that is a I usually use Zig Writer pens, but this is actually a Creative Memories fine tip pen. I got it from my mom. It was in her stash, and they work really, really well because I lost my Zig black pen. I still have not found it. It's been months, and I have no idea where it is. I blame my kid. She was going through my stuff, so I blame her. But anyway, thank you again for watching. I'm trying to drag this out so we get to the very end. I will see you guys next time for another Scrapbook Process video. Bye!